It's week 9 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He comes in 5th in passing touchdowns so far. It's the Bills and the Giants, just ahead on EA Sports.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It is a blast.
Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week, Mike, and we asked him, he said, can you put your finger on what went wrong last week for what was a pretty rough outing? And he said, if I'm being honest, I didn't have my best week of practice. I practiced much better this week, and I'm expecting it to carry forward into the game. He can continue to get better, and they can show that they can win when he doesn't have his best stuff. If he plays a cleaner game, this is going to be a tough team to beat. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down. 3 to go. Pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes.
And before the... So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bills 7, Giants nothing. Joshua Gray to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Giants offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He'll check this down to the running back. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick the opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Whoa! And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
40-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Taking off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
In motion comes Andrews. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
It's 4th down.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds, Brian Daboll. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Buffalo.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Bills will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
First and 10.
That's good for the New York Giants.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, Jackson. Now he'll run. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Big strides. Look at him go. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, New York. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Giants get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Williams. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now a give on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Buffalo. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Odafe Oweh bursting in and recording the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete, and it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense. Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Williams. Out wide, it's Dobbs. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. Throwing again, Williams. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the first down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the first.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's J.K. Scott now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught left side by Cooper. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
This one, up top for Dobbs. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Bills tack on one more to their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Jaguars who are out in front. Devon Achane with a touchdown run. From there, we head up to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they have the lead.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Finding room across midfield. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big one there to start the second half. It covers 51 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get this only to about the 10. on second down. It's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Cooper going in motion. On third, fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of the Giants has it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
You're not going to find many runs that are executed that well very often, Mike. I mean, in the beginning, perfect blocking, perfect path by the back. And then the rest, just a really talented guy with the ball in his hands, and it leads to a huge gain.
He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Here's Williams. This one up top for Dobbs. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Williams. Open man, left side. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Buffalo. A tight end in motion now. Now a run on first down. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Up the middle they go. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Alpha, sit on. 180. One shot, sit on.
Jackson up top again. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Sit on. 180. Sit on.
To the air one more time with Jackson. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
180.
Again, it's Jackson. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. And this one is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
2nd and 7. Here's Williams. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. he's going to have the Bills first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Second down and 8. Now Williams. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bills. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw is Jackson. A throw left side taken in by Wilson.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
In motion comes Andrews. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Dobbs headed in motion. A play fake. Now Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Jackson. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's good for the New York Giants.
Jackson looking to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Jackson now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They showed jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A 47-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Giants cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how...
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll run on second down. Inside the 30. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 63 yards. Here's a run. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Bills. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The home team's offense and receiver Garrett Wilson getting set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! 180! Finish it! Finish it hard!
In motion comes Andrews. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, Jackson. He'll try to set up the screen here with Shipley. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion is Myers. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's brought in by Myers. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So a road win here for the Bills. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.